One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the BYU Cougars, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Houston ready to put it deep and get this game going. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So the BYU Cougars offense will have the football first. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing...
Turning it on! They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. To the air. It's Retzlaff. Quick strike complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Cougars line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The Cougars are rolling down the field. Off the play fake. Finds the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Cougars with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Cougars are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. He's looking to throw on third and short. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Great anticipation by the defense here. This offense has shown in recent games, 3rd and 1 short yardage situations, they'll try to fool you. They'll try to throw the football. Defense not caught off guard. They dial up the blitz and they get the sack.
On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So Houston's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And we'll get a quick look at one of the early leaders for the Heisman. Winning the award as a running back certainly demands something beyond the normal. He's going to have to put together a stellar season, David.
No, he will. And listen, it's hard for running backs to get this award. Now, it is a quarterback award, but recent years, Ashton Jeanty, you saw him there. But you got to be the catalyst. You got to be the straw that stirs the drink. You got to put up huge numbers. So far, Palmer, he's been a catalyst. He's been great. He's just going to have to keep it going.
And his numbers are pretty good now. I think they have a chance to get even better. When you look at the schedule moving ahead, they're going to have to force feed him the football. He's going to have to play big in those games if they're going to keep winning. So keep an eye on this guy as a Heisman favorite because he's got that kind of ability.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass, it's Wegman. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw again. Catch in the middle, it's Connors. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play, it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. Houston has it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make...
Touchdown, Cougar! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. Breaks into the open. Lots of running room. Touchdown Cougars. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a couple of Mountain West teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Wyoming needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Laramie behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to UNLV. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, fellas, and we'll circle back if anything big happens.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Back to throw, it's Wegman. It's complete to the left.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Houston sends the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Starts a drive trying to go up top. That's caught. It's Bachmeier. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Cougars can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, the running back has it. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Got it behind the line. It's Hagan. There he goes. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Retzlaff. Caught in the backfield, it's Russell. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this knee didn't let him sniff that first down marker. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Looking for space, it's Sanford. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the run. Punches ahead. They'll give him a yard to the 13.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got the first down and more. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. The give to the tailback. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations.
It's a seam wide open, and he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. The give to the lone running back. Oh, out of space. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Wegman. He's got the tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Got him downfield. Push down for the tackle.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Offense has gained momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Cougars
Had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quick handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This is a tough one. A 3rd and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the first down.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. A 3rd and long here. They can pick up the first down without getting the touchdown. Looking for a man. It's Wegman. He caught it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Houston trying to convert on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. And some room to work. Wide open spaces. He gets it in. Touchdown, BYU.
Man, that is as good as it gets. 99 yards. Talk about flipping the field, creating an explosive play. Momentum switch. There it is. Out of your own end zone, backed up. 99 yards to the house.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Turning on the Jets. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Power football with the run. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down,
just keeps moving. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Grabbed over the middle, it's Johnson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Dropping back, it's Wegman. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. BYU about to kick it off to open the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Oh, he's got some space. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. The Cougars, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. They get him before he gets started this time and knock him down in the backfield. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Caught close to the marker, it's Broussard. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had his 2nd right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And he's coming out of the end zone. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. They'll leave it with him. Hard running there. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Slings it downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He'll return it from the 50. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Scanning the field, it's Wegman. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's loose. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a heat. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. Between the uprights, it's good. And now they regain the lead. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man to go.
Looking downfield on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. A little screen to the running back. There he goes. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Retzlaff. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Throws for the tight end. Makes a connection. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. This BYU offense set up with another first down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Wants to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Broussard.
My old coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. That's caught. It's Sanford. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. He's going to run it. Got room at the 35. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to pass. It's Wegman. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Flips it out on the screen. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Houston.
And the field goal unit is on the field. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you can make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Texas A&M is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Johnny Manziel, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Mississippi State. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ryan. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Retzlaff. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there, incomplete. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. He's getting a lot of work, 4th time he's punted tonight. Halted in and looking upfield. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Gives it on the option. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Broussard. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a 1st down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Cougars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him. And
got some room in to the goal line. Touchdown, Houston! Hello! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
BYU, 14.
Bringing it back. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. This drive will open from the 15. Give to the running back. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. Turning it on. Inside the 30, the tag, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, BYU!
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. To the air, it's Bregman. Caught over the middle, it's Need. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line and they'll move the chains. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab, it's Need.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Johnson. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Now on second down.
Quarterbacks love throwing slants to big boys. When you got big targets, man, it's hard to miss them. Great job throwing to a guy that tall, putting it near his body, and puts it in for the catch.
And this is a situation this offense trains for. Having the lead late in the game, running the ball to ice it. They're just bleeding seconds off.
To running room. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Cougars with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Hand off from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration.
There he goes! Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the fourth quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Looking downfield, it's Bregman. Looking to get it in. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the fourth. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Give to the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The option look. He'll pitch it. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on third down. The play action fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
BYU right back to the line. To throw, it's Retzlaff. Catch in the middle, it's Martin.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
And the Cougars come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Gonna look downfield again. Quarterback now breaking the field. It's a seam wide open. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars!
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
34, BYU, 28.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that one first down ends this football game.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Punt is on its way. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They cut into this lead the last time they had it, and now here in the fourth, a chance to move on top with a score. To the air, it's Retzlaff. He'll pull it down and run. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Ryan. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Martin.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Wants to go up top. He's got him. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He'll throw on third down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars.
And with that touchdown, they've tied the game. All you got to do now is kick the extra point. You need to do a great job on special teams covering, and your defense just has to hold on because there are only a few ticks left on the game clock.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Fires to the right. Hauls it in. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game.
Timeout, Houston.
Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. To the air on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, the defense finally showing some life there. It's been tough sledding, too, because this offense has been lighting them up through the air, but a nice individual effort that time, forcing the incompletion.
Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with a W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another